It's now time for the Reverse Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March 14th, year 2025, when the Nashville Predators were in Anaheim to face off against the Ducks. Head coach Andrew Burnett deploys his lines and defensive pairings in the following way: Stamkos, O'Reilly, and Evangelista, Forsberg, Sissons, and Marchessault. Bunting making his Predators debut. Svechkov, Vrana, Bellows, McCarron, and Smith make up your fourth line. Shea and Blankenberg, Delgaizo, and Stastny, Osterley, and Barron are your defensemen. UC Saros gets the start in net. We find ourselves at the 2:47 mark of the first period. That's the first activity, and Saros is coming with a save on Killorn. That's the first shot on goal of the game at the 4:37 mark of the first period. Dostal comes with a save on Barron. That's the first shot on goal for the Nashville Predators. The 5:15 mark of the first, we find our first special teams scenario, and it goes in favor of the Anaheim Ducks as Colton Sissons is off the box. 2 minutes for holding UC Saros during that penalty kill. Comes with a save on Zellweger. That would be it for the Anaheim power play. 9:32 mark now of the first. It's Dostal coming with a save on Jacob Vrana at the 11:09 mark, already past the halfway point of the first period. Dostal coming with a save on Shea at the 12:17 mark of the first period. Dostal coming with a save on Michael Bunting at 16:07 of the first. It's Forsberg off the box. 2 minutes for slashing. The Predators shorthanded for the second time already in this game. UC Saros comes up with a save on Terry. The Preds PK would be strong. Back to 5-on-5 hockey and some play through the neutral zone between the face-off circles, where we find ourselves all the way to 19:24, the first period, when Dostal comes up with a save on Mark Delgaizo. We hit the end of the first period. No score. The Predators out shooting Anaheim 8-5. 22 seconds into the second period, UC Saros coming with a save on Leeson at the 4:13 mark of the second period. Saros coming with a save on Trouba, plus the follow-up by Vetrano at the 5:15 mark of the second period. Dostal comes with a save on Vrana. 6:21 now. Dostal a save on Bellows. 8:26. Dostal a save on Marchessault, plus the follow-up by Svechkov. The Predators buzzing here in the second period. Now 10:40 mark of the second period. Dostal comes with a save on Smith's deflection. At the 13:21 mark of the second, Dostal a save on Vrana. 13:49, Saros back in with a save on Killorn. At 15:52, we have a score breakthrough, and it's by the Anaheim Ducks. Terry's 18th goal of the season comes as a wrist shot over a prone Barron, and it all started when Barron's stick got broken on the attempted clearing pass, and then the turnover happened. Barron goes down, blocks the view of Saros on the release, and it is a conversion for Terry, putting the Ducks ahead 1-0 in this game. Fluky play, but it's the first breakthrough. 16:12 of the second. Now Saros comes up with a save on Lacombe at 17:50 of the second. Dostal comes up with a save on Barron. We hit the end of the second period. The Anaheim Ducks leading 1-0. The Nashville Predators out shooting Anaheim 17-11, and the Predators definitely having the better of the offensive opportunities in the second. And Dostal coming up huge. We're 22 seconds into the third period now, and Dostal comes with a save on Blankenberg at the 1:16 mark of the third period. Saros comes with a save on Zellweger, plus the follow-up by Trouba at the 2:41 mark of the third period. Now Killorn off the box. 2 minutes for interference. This is going to put Dostal on the spot right here as he comes with a save on March. So then another save on O'Reilly, and then Vrana cashes in his 8th goal of the season, his first as a Nashville Predator. It was a heavy shot, and it was stopped with the glove and then fumbled by Dostal into the net. Almost an own goal. Vrana gets credit for it, though, with a heavy shot, tying this game that one apiece. 6:03 mark of the third period. Now Gudas off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. That puts the Predators on the power play again. Leeson then picks up a high sticking penalty. The Predators are going to have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 10 seconds here in the third period of a 1-1 hockey game. Dostal would come with a save on Forsberg, but that would be it for the 5-on-3. A very disappointing possession right here. 0 shots on goal in the continuing 5-on-4, and then back to 5-on-5 hockey. The Ducks surging 11:20 of the third. Killorn picks up his 15th goal of the season. It was a 4-on-2 rush, and the finish comes from the slot area. The Predators a little bit lackadaisical on their back check right here. Players gliding back into the defensive zone, and the Ducks make them pay. It's 2-1 now in favor of Anaheim. We flip over to the backside of the sheet, and the Anaheim Ducks are going into keep away and shut down mode. 11:36 of the third period, Dos Dalkins with a save on Del Gaizo. 17:31 now, Dos Dalkins with a save on McCarron. And then 19:58, Dos Dalkins with a save on Shea, and that shot comes from all the way out at center ice. The way this game wrapped up was 6:47 of consecutive gameplay without a whistle. As a matter of fact, the television broadcast missed the last two TV timeouts, which, I mean, that's good for us watching, but bad for the Nashville Predators, as with no whistles and no stoppages, the Predators had trouble mounting any kind of attack, especially when it came to the extra attacker getting on there at the end. So the Anaheim Ducks, with 6:47 of consecutive keep away ice time at the end of the game, win this game by a score of 2-1. Nashville outshoots Anaheim 29-15. That's right. The Ducks go into the third period with 11 shots on goal, and they finish the game with only 15 shots on goal, but they do get the game-winning goal. They win it 2-1, and for the Predators, they go from 8 shots on goal in the first to 17 at the end of the second to 29, so 12 shots on goal in the third period. They had plenty of opportunities. They hit the post. Michael McCarron did at one point in time and during a very, very big scrum right there. So the Predators fall in Anaheim first night of back-to-back. Now they've got to turn around very quickly, jump on the bus, get to LA to face off against the Kings. That's going to do it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We'll be back with box score analysis and more coming up next right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.